What's up, everyone? How you guys and gals doing? Welcome to the show. We got China Doll coming in with us in a second. Plus, at the second segment of the show, live over on the Madhouse show on YouTube, we're going to be asking the question, is it better to be book smart or street smart? Yes, that should be a good one right there. Plus, we're going to be talking about Tomahawk. We spent the weekend over at the Tomahawk Fall Ride 2023, baby, and I froze my ass off. I can tell you that one. That was a cold one. Makes you shrivel up, if you know what I mean. Today in the news, we got the North Country Vet is celebrating 100 years, and a bunch of bikers gave him an escort. That was awesome right there. Also, the motorcycle community gathers school supplies. Our main story is going to be the NSW Raptor Squad. Yes, they're claiming to dismantle a criminal syndicate, and I guess it has to do with the Lone Wolf Biker Club. I'm not gonna say what they had to say because sometimes that just gets boring. Anyway, we got China Doll in the house. What's up, China? We froze our asses off that last night, didn't we?
Dude, I think you were more cold than I was, and I'm smaller than you. So how'd that
Man,
happen?
I went into the car and everything, turned on the heat. I'm not a ruffian, man. I don't like roughing it.
And I stayed in the tent. I don't know.
It's funny. I just told you before we came on air, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get one of them tents with a stove in them. I ain't going to be cold again like that ever again.
Were you freezing?
I was freezing my behind off.
Aww.
So we're going to be talking about that in the second part of the show. I think we have a funny video coming up as well.
We do.
A dedication to a friend named Penguin.
Yes. Oops. So this is what happens when you go out to eat with China and you're not paying attention that I'm video recording you. So
I'm telling you what, yeah, and you always get people with that one.
I know. I'm so funny.
Let's go to the news right now. This out of mychampionvalley.com. North Country Vet celebrates 100 years with biker escort. It's a birthday that many don't get to experience, man. 100 years old. Holy
I don't want to go there.
Man. Myron Zeke Degenhard turns 100 years old, so his buddies put together the surprise of a lifetime. Polly Stone, a friend of Zeke's, told him she would pick him up around 3 p.m. Sunday for their usual birthday dinner. I've taken him out the last 2 or 3 years for his birthday, so when he was 97, 98, and 99, so I called him and said, Myron, I said, I'm going to take you out for your 100th birthday. I'm going to pick you up at your house. That's leading up to a surprise right there. What Zeke didn't know was that Pauline had planned a convoy of motorcycles with a police escort to bring him to dinner. When the convoy showed up to Zeke's house, he was overwhelmed with surprise and joy as friends filled his yard and driveway to chat and wish him a happy birthday. That's a kick-ass birthday right there.
Hell yeah.
Kick-ass birthday.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it was a surprise, I tell you. I bet it was, man. What's even better is he's living at home at 100 years old, it looks like.
Yeah, that's something to be that doesn't happen.
You'll have me in a nursing home at 60, so I was
thinking in November.
November, probably.
Yeah.
Zeke was then driven the pennies in Plattsburgh in a New York State police with all motorcycles trailed in behind. At Penny's, they chatted, ate, and drank, and enjoyed some birthday cake. He goes on the joke, I joined the Seabees Naval Construction Battalion. I got sick of working nights at Harris, and so I thought anything would be better than that. And what I did end up doing, night work in the Navy. It goes on to say, I always wanted to see Alaska, so I bought a new motorcycle and some camping, a new tent, and packed up all my camping gear and stuff, and I went riding on the bike to Alaska. That's a living a life right there, man.
For real.
You imagine 100 years, what he's seen.
He's gone through a lot.
20, that means he was born in 1923.
Let's see if anybody can do the math and see how many presidents he lived through.
He's probably regretting the one that he's living through right now.
Probably.
Anyway, we're going to 20 WCJB. It's an ABC news story. Inglis motorcycle community gathers school supplies for families in need. I know with you, man, and me, we had to pay those school supplies. We pay a lot of money to get the kids into school. Why can't they get the supplies with it?
Well, why does everybody got to always supply paper towel and Kleenex and hand sanitizer and Clorox wipes?
Ain't that what our taxes pay for?
You would think with how much you pay in to register your kid for school nowadays that the school would cover that stuff.
Exactly. From Florida, members of one North Central Florida motorcycle community are doing what they can to support the kids. It is pretty bad when you have to have charity runs to get this stuff. Managers of the Scooter Haven Country Club had a stuff the bus school supply drive. People from around the motor community brought backpacks and other school supplies to donate. Manager Mitch Girardi said he's happy to have the opportunity to make a difference in the community. It builds my heart to do all this. It makes me happy to be part of this community that we're in. And owners of this place strive to do nothing but charity work in our community. Rock and roll, man. Motorcycle community always doing that. There's a bunch of those type of stories.
Yeah, there are.
Going over to WTVA. Motorcycle Club donates over 1,000 toys to clinic or children's clinic in Tupelo, and that's much needed right there, Tupelo, Mississippi. They have well, I was gonna do the story, but it's a video, so I ain't gonna do that story. So you screwed up right there. It's not my fault. No, man, YouTube's a bunch of jackasses. You're covering the news. You only can play 30 seconds of the video now. They changed it. And most of these videos are over a minute long, so it's like you can't really give
Enough
the
information. Yeah.
But I do know that a lot of clubs do donate a lot of toys. You have the Toys for Tots and all those kind of big ones, which is really freaking cool. But we're going to remove China Doll out of this one right now. We're going to go to the main story. Here we go. Can we see it? There we go. This out of ABC out of Australia. Oh, that nasty Raptor Squad is back in the news, man. NSW Raptor Squad arrests alleged senior members of the Lone Wolf Bikie Gang. Don't get that mixed up. I bet they're pissed off with that one, Lone Wolf. And the new patch, all those patches that came out, Lone Wolf, no club. Dismantling a criminal syndicate. A national president of the Lone Wolf Bikie Gang has been arrested along with two other senior members as police dismantle an alleged drug supply operation. The key word there, alleged. NSW Police Raptor Squad. They come up with such the cute names over there. Officers investigating the supply and manufacture of methamphetamines known as ice raided 3 homes across Sydney West this week, allegedly seizing drugs, knuckle dusters, and ammunition. It's funny, man. Even here in the States, brass knuckles, a lot of places don't let you have them. It's like, dude, why? Come on. Why? You already took their guns over there. What else you got over there to protect yourself? In St. Clair on Friday, a 41-year-old man was arrested who police allege was one of the 4 national presidents of the Lone Wolf Outlaw Motorcycle Gang. And that's another thing, man. We've told you before. We got to read them word by word on this now that they're doing that with the videos as well. He was charged with several serious offenses, including knowingly directing the activities of a criminal group and manufacturing a large commercial quantity of a prohibited drug. Now, it goes on to say the detective superintendent said the strike force had seized more than 300 kilograms of ice with a street value of in excess of $151 million. Damn. Somebody going to get pissed off on that one. It seized an enormous amount of drugs that were potentially hidden in the street. And this goes on to say this is an outstanding result for Raptor Squad, the police, and the community in general. the community is a better place for the drugs being put off the streets. And then I guess 2 meth labs were dismantled during this stuff. And I guess a senior member of the OMCG in Hebersham on Tuesday morning arrested a 41-year-old man. That right there from Australia. But yeah, coming up, China Doll, we're going to be talking about, was it fun being over at Tomahawk for you? I killed your ass, man.
It was fun.
I really put you on a long ass ride.
Yeah, few. Yeah. It was all right, though. It wasn't bad.
It wasn't,
I mean,
riding season for us up north is coming to an end.
I mean, if it was maybe about 5 degrees warmer, it would have been better.
You should have tried it on the way home. I almost froze, man. I thought I had the freaking Frosty the Snowman on the back of the bike. Going crazy, man. That was stupid cold.
A little chilly.
It was a little chilly.
Little bit.
Yeah.
We'll
be right back for the second half of the show with China Doll. We're going to be talking about that. And again, if it's better to be book smart or street smart, go over to the Morning Madhouse over on YouTube. Listen to it live or on motorcyclemadhouse.com. Join the Insane Throttle Members Only Club on YouTube or Spotify and receive exclusive content. Your membership in the Throttle Club helps keep the show going strong.
Is an in-depth look at the trials and tribulations of street gang and motorcycle club life. This isn't the run-of-the-mill book that doesn't give the goods. This book will go into detail of events that actually happened. All materials in this book have been approved by those involved. There is nothing poetic, nor is there any price worth paying for the life we choose to live on the streets. James Hollywood Machikari, Brotherhood and Betrayal.